Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I am Kuku with the evening news. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to attend swearing-in ceremony of Meghalaya and Nagaland Chief Ministers on Tuesday and that of Tripura on Wednesday. Union Government approves nano-liquid Di-Ammonium Phosphate fertiliser for benefits of farmers. Union Minister Bhupender Yadav says India's climate policy is directed towards sustainable development and poverty eradication. And Kohima Police issues traffic advisory in view of swearing-in ceremony to the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will attend swearing-in ceremony of Meghalaya and Nagaland Chief Ministers on Tuesday and that of Tripura on Wednesday. The swearing-in ceremony of new Meghalaya government will be held at 11 a.m. on Tuesday in Shillong, while that of Nagaland government at 1:45 in Kohima the same day. The new government of Tripura will be administered the oath in Agartala at 11 a.m. on Wednesday. NDPP leader Neiphiu Rio led his party along with the alliance partner BJP to a thumping victory in the recently concluded assembly elections. In Meghalaya, National People Party Chief Conrad Sangma has reiterated that he has letters of support from 32 MLAs and claimed to have received an invitation from the state governor to form the next government. In Tripura, the BJP-IPFT alliance won 32 seats, one more than the magic figure of 31 in the 60-member state assembly. Union government has approved nano-liquid Di-Ammonium Phosphate (DAP) fertiliser for benefits of farmers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has termed the approval of the fertiliser as an important step towards making life easier for the farmers. He responded to a tweet by Union Minister for Chemicals and Fertilisers, Dr. Mansukh Mandavia, about the government's approval for benefit of farmers and making the country self-reliant. The minister informed that after nano-urea, now the government has given its nod to nano-DAP. He added that it has been approved by the Agriculture Ministry and has been notified in the Fertiliser Control Order. He noted that it will bring a positive difference in the lives of farmers of the country. Union Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Bhupender Yadav, has said that India's climate policy is directed towards sustainable development and poverty eradication, while striving continuously to decouple emissions from growth and achieve energy efficiency across sectors. Speaking at the Raisina Dialogue in New Delhi today on the issue of the next step for climate-smart policies, he said as we enter the third year of the United Nations Critical Decade of Action, 7 years remain to achieve the 17 development goals. Yadav stressed that under the visionary leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, drafting and ensuring execution of climate-smart policies has taken center stage in India. He said climate-smart policies are a very Indian way of life. The term sustainable development may be new, however, the concept is knitted into Indian ethos. The minister said that G20's presidency under India intends to bring an integrated, comprehensive and consensus-driven approach to address climate change and pursue sustainable growth. In view of the swearing-in ceremony to the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly to be held at Capital Cultural Hall, Kohima, on 7th March, Kohima Police has issued traffic advisory for compliance. In a press release, it said locations from Classic Island to Pulbari via TCP Gate and Pulbari to 1st Assam Rifles Main Gate via Ouchurch are declared as no parking zones. All obstructing vehicles will be towed as per the provisions of Section 201 MV Act, and towing charges will be recovered from the vehicle owner. All down vehicle traffic from PHQ Junction area will be diverted to Lady Miles Road via Classic Island. All up vehicle traffic from High School Junction, Bayava, will be diverted to Kohima's Hospital, Naga Bazar Road, NHAK Junction via Census Point, while vehicles proceeding towards Raza Point from North PS Junction will be diverted to New Market, Naga Bazar Road. Further, the whole of Kohima district under Kohima Municipal is declared as no drone zone on the said date as part of the security arrangements. Flying of any remotely piloted aircraft, RPA, such as drones, unmanned aerial vehicles, and others will be restricted. Violation of the directive will amount to suspension or cancellation of the UIN, UAOP of the RPA issued by Directorate General of Civil Aviation and will be prosecuted under relevant section of laws. This news is being broadcast from All India Radio Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Economic Affairs Secretary Ajay Seth has said that G20 has helped the world navigate through multiple shocks and continues to provide guidance on global economic coordination. India intends to further build upon it to make it even more relevant, especially for the global south. He said India's G20 presidency is thus an opportunity as well as a responsibility to encourage collective solutions and rebuild trust in multilateralism. Seth was addressing the second meeting of the Global Partnership for Financial Inclusion at Hyderabad today. He said India has always stood for a greater role of developing countries in determining our common future. Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare today organized a mega walkathon event, Walk for Health, in New Delhi on the occasion of International Women's Day. The walk started from Vijay Chowk and culminated at Nirman Bhavan. Enthusiastic participants walking for a better health participated with great fervor and in huge numbers. Over 500 people participated in the event and pledged to adopt healthy and active living to prevent and control lifestyle health-related diseases such as hypertension, diabetes, mental illness, and cancer. A cycling event was also organized today at district headquarters across the country to promote physical and mental well-being and environment-friendly conveyance. The event, called Cyclothon, was organized under the theme of Healthy Women, Healthy India. Directorate of School Education Nagaland has notified that all schools located in Kohima city will remain closed on 7th March in view of security measures being undertaken on account of scheduled arrival of Prime Minister and dignitaries for swearing-in ceremony. In a notification, Principal Director, School Education Thavasilan K said, however, those schools where students appear for examinations will function as usual. Schools located outside the limits of Kohima city may function as usual. Further, heads of those schools are informed to check the traffic advisory issued by the competent authorities and advise students accordingly. A 4-day intensive training with the theme Pioneering Spirit Project with Rural Community Development under 11th Nagaland Canaan Farmers School will be held from 8 to 11 March at Life Ministry Learning Center, Naga United Village. The event is jointly organized by CH College and Au Baptist Arogo Mungdang, ABAM, in collaboration with Life Ministry Learning Center, stated in a release. The objective of the training is to focus on poverty alleviation, sustainable development of farm technology, inculcate diligent work culture, and leadership ethics. Trainers and speakers from ABAM will dwell on vision and objectives of the program and also impart hands-on training. The training will be held with the belief to imbibe the mindset of the Canaan spirit, a proven economic model, which will enable the youth to move out of the present scenario and achieve progress and prosperity. To end the news, here are the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to attend swearing-in ceremony of Meghalaya and Nagaland Chief Ministers on Tuesday and that of Tripura on Wednesday. Union Government approves nano liquid Di-Ammonium Phosphate fertiliser for benefits of farmers. Union Minister Bhupender Yadav says India's climate policy is directed towards sustainable development and poverty eradication. And Kohima Police issues traffic advisory in view of swearing-in ceremony to the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly. This is all we have in the evening news bulletin. Good night.